What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lorenzo, aka Big Renzo.
And hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Melissa, and we're here with another episode of Esoteric Love. What up, y'all?
Yeah, what it do?
What it
We got some stuff to talk about for you. Hey.
You a rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you say it.
Now that you brought it up, I am actually.
What's good? What's good today, honey?
We talking about love languages, and that's what we on.
Love languages.
And if you ready for the love, we got your language.
Yeah.
Believe that.
So today we are discussing love language, and I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of it, but you know,
Man, wasn't nobody talking about no love language before you sent me that link.
see, people.
And we ain't talking about sneaky link, what people be talking about on TikTok. I still don't know what a sneaky link is.
What is?
You never heard of
that.
sneaky link?
No.
They talking about sneaky links on TikTok. I just scroll right past it every time. I don't know what a sneaky link is. That sounds a little suspect, whatever it might be.
Before we get started, did my husband want to say anything? Because this is a very big episode for us.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. I'm back. This is our 30th episode. Do you know 30 episodes of a podcast is hard to do? When we're what's called not production. We produce it ourselves. We edit it ourselves. We set up the lighting ourselves. Do everything ourselves. And so we hope y'all appreciate it and know it's a lot of work that go into it. And I don't take it lightly that you guys are here, and we are here for 30 episodes.
Yes, because you guys have been supporting us and keeping us going and just really being very supportive, and we appreciate you guys. So, whoop whoop.
I appreciate my wife doing 30 episodes as well.
God.
Because this wasn't in her wheelhouse, and she did it because she loves me.
Yes, I'm still not very comfortable, but I'm here and I got it going on.
Mm-hmm.
I got it going on.
Hey, well, you got it. Hey, okay, that's it.
Okay, see, hold up. See, he just makes me act crazy. But anyways, so today, like I said, we're talking about love language. And a lot of people do know about it, but, you know, it's not out there as much as it should be, I think. Recently, we did a quiz on love language, which I encourage every relationship or every whatever to do, both of you guys, because things I didn't even know were a part of a thing are. So anyways,
You gonna tell them what it is?
yes, I'm going to tell you guys the 5 different love languages. So it's words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service. Those are the 5, the 3. I'm tripping. Those are the 5. Okay, so half of those I didn't even know was a thing, like, to even look out for.
For real.
In a sense. Like, I knew touch, I knew time, but like words of affirmation or acts of service, I didn't think of those as like a big part of a relationship. Like, I don't know how to say it because I know they're a part of a relationship, but not like in the forefront.
Yeah, you don't think about it like that.
Yeah, in the forefront that makes you make you feel different about a relationship or makes your relationship better or anything like that. And then I don't think that everybody looks at it as big as it is when it's not your love language. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
when your top is something different than mine, I'm not putting yours in the top, thinking it's like, oh, it's super important because I don't know that that's even a thing or that's even a priority in a sense. Mm-hmm. So I think it was really good for us to, really do it and take the quiz and see how it was and then see how it came out.
I ain't gonna hold you. When you sent it to me and I opened it, I'm like, man, what is this foolishness? I'm Big J.
You see?
What is this sorcery I got looking at right here? What is this stuff? So I looked at it, I was looking through it, I'm like, oh, I'm down to take this test and see what it do.
Yeah. And
found out some stuff that I never knew. Oh, bars. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm killing them right now. I'm coming for y'all.
No, he gets
35 years old and I'm coming for you.
No, you're being crazy.
Okay.
No, so my top one, my number one love language was acts of service, I believe. Yes, acts of service. My second one was touch, and my third one was time. Now, my husband's.
My first one was words of affirmation. Dang, I tried to really say it. Words of affirmation.
We just had this conversation.
We did it for like 5 minutes before we pushed play. And I still said it wrong. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation was mine. It was number one.
And number two was...
Close second. It was like...
Yeah.
Close second. It was physical touch.
Yes. And then your third one, I believe, was time.
It was time. Yeah.
Yes. Both of our last ones were gifts. Like, those weren't super important to us. His had 0. Mine's
like
at
very,
3.
very low.
Yeah. His was 0 and mine was like 3. But it was just out of the 2... I was like, okay, I'll pick that or whatever. But so with him, when he sent me his results or whatever, and what was your words of affirmation? Yeah. I read on, what it was or whatever, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, those are things that I noticed about him, but I didn't think was a big deal. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was something that I noticed. Okay, say I don't know, did something for me or whatever. Like, he did something, whatever he did for me.
Yeah, I'll make sure your shoes are nice and lined up in your closet. Things of that nature.
Yeah, so if he did something out of the kindness of his heart for me, with that words of affirmation, he expects for someone to say like, oh, thank you, or good job, or whatever it was in the sense. And for me, I would, but it was in my head. Like, I would see it. So if we weren't like right there by each other when I saw that he did it, to me, I was like, oh, that was so sweet, or oh, that helped me a lot. Thank you, honey, to myself. Like, dang, thank you. I can't believe he did that. But I wasn't vocalizing that to him and making sure when I seen him, I was like, dang, honey, thank you for washing my car. Thank you for blah, blah, blah.
Putting gas in the tank.
Putting gas in the tank. Like, I wasn't, like I said, I would say it to myself, because 9 times out of 10, we weren't by each other right at the second. And the way my brain is set up, y'all, my memory is like a 95-year-old. So I don't be remembering. But now seeing that that's his top love language, that's important now that I'm conscious of what's going on and make sure I know and that I'm putting an effort into saying something to him. Like I said, almost every time I've said it to myself, like, dang, that's cool, thank you, blah, blah, blah. But it's always to myself. And then I pop up, I see him, kids screaming, licking on TV, and I completely forget to tell him. But I'm like, dang, so that was like a really big eye-opener for me when I saw that was his top thing. And it just opened my eyes, because little things he would say here and there, nothing like, oh, I'm mad or nothing, but little things he would say here and there make sense now. Those type of things make sense. So it was just like really good to see and to, like I said, to do the quiz, because I wouldn't ever thought about it like that, because he's not going to say nothing. Oh, you should tell me that you like that I put gas in your car. Like, he's not going to say it.
I'm not going to say that.
He's not going to say it. So I would have never really thought about it being an issue or a problem or anything like that without the quiz, pretty much. So, and then touch.
Yeah. Oh, I remember like it was yesterday. All right, don't get nothing started.
Touch, baby.
Remember like it was yesterday, and I was sitting on the island in our kitchen, and I was just strolling, through YouTube, looking at some stuff on YouTube, and she just did something random, like it was like across my neck and back, and I had that Twisty go down to my toe. I'm like, what's that? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was that? And that Twisty. So my mama said that Twisty, and I didn't know what was happening, but it felt really nice. But doing the test made me realize That's what it was. One of my love languages.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll mess with this love language. This love language is all right with me.
Yeah, that should have been your top one because you want to be touched all the time.
I do.
No, you just want to be a horn dog all the
what?
time. Anyway,
sorry, I didn't do you like that.
Sorry,
about yours. Because you're a horn dog
I ain't got
too.
there yet. But yeah, so his second one was touch, and that was something else. I mean, well, I like to touch him or whatever, but now knowing that that's like a thing, you know, of course, I'm put more effort into doing it more often. Mm-hmm. But I've always touched him because I love. One of my love languages is touching, so I like rubbing his arm if we just sitting there, or you know, rubbing the back of his neck, or now I like rubbing through his hair. Now he got some hair up there.
She done grew my hair out a little bit, so be on, man. You know what I'm saying?
So so that's you know, good there. And then what was the time? Yours was time.
Mine's the time.
Yeah.
So with our time, it ain't got to be like all spectacular.
Exactly.
So it's us chilling at the house. You know what I'm saying? Sipping on some Trulies. You know what I'm saying? Because I do get my drink in there.
Here you go. You're nuts.
I'm telling the people that I'll have some Trulies.
You're saying it like that's like hard alcohol. And it's
man,
not.
in my mind, it's hard alcohol. So I pop back my Truly tall can. You feel me?
We're trying to cut the carbs.
You know what I'm saying? Throw it on back and chilling with my wife. Rub that leg. Watch some what's that show? What we was just watching? The startup. Startup is fire. We was watching that.
Y'all should watch that.
You know, we be chilling. You know
I was a little skeptical, but I was a little skeptical of the show, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my love language was acts of service.
What's the type of service you trying to get?
Hey,
You see, they see you.
Oh, sorry.
They see you rolling and thrusting and stuff.
Sorry.
Call me the horn dog.
Act of service. Y'all gotta act on this. Okay.
Well,
I'm just playing. Okay, he about to get bad. Okay, acts of service. And that was so, like I said, that was something that I didn't even know was a thing like that. Like, you know, I thought my love language, when I long time ago heard about love language, I didn't really know the specifics in each one and all that. But I knew one was time, and that's what I felt like mine was, because that was what was most important to me, was time. Like I said, not knowing that was even one of them. So all this time, I'm like, yeah, it's time, and I love spending time. That was one of my top, but it wasn't that one. So acts of service. It was, that's like doing things for me to take the load off. Like I went, go bathe the kids, or I went and...
She's saying like me, like I went and bathe the kids.
Like he goes and do things that I would have to do, but now I don't have to for that day because he took the weight off of me or whatever like that. So doing things for me, pretty much. Not like gifts, but acts of service.
Yeah, I'm gonna service you already.
See?
I'm gonna check it, just like it's at an automobile place. I'm gonna check all the tires and balance the rotating, whatever.
See where he goes? You see where he goes? Back
no,
to touching.
but I'm just saying, like, even like you be like, oh, you clean the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So things like that. Clean the bathroom, like you said. Gas in the car. Wash the car. Bathe the kids out of, just out of the blue.
We have a lot of little kids. It's a lot of bathing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I don't expect her to have to do that every day.
Yeah. So those things. And when I read it, like I said, I'm like, dang, when those things happen, I do feel like, dang, he really cares. He's looking out for me, or he cares if I'm tired or not today, or whatever. So it does make me feel special. It makes me feel happy.
That's because you is special. You is kind. You is smart. And you is important. Yeah, you is. You feel
really?
Me? What?
We
both like that movie too.
We do, but God, you always gotta. Anyway, so yeah, so that was my first one. What was my second one? It was touch, I think.
Yeah, I
think our first ones were different, but our second and third were the same. But yeah, touch.
Yeah, I didn't know she liked to. Well, I didn't know I liked to be touched for one. I don't want nobody touching on me. But no, 'cause I love her. She can touch on me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
you
why.
figured that out once you got with me. You
Yeah, I
to
didn't
be
know.
touched.
I didn't want to be touched before, but you know what I'm saying. I like being touched by you.
I'm a force touch you. I'm gonna force it upon you, even if you didn't like it.
Oh, is that right? No, that's what you own in 2021, huh? I feel
I'll
that.
force it until you like it.
Well, now that I know you like to be touched, so I'm gonna touch more. I'll touch it, man. I touch you all the time anyway.
Yes, but like rub my feet. You want to rub my feet?
I'll rub them toes too.
Why do you have to say the toes?
Because that's part of your feet.
Okay, but why do you have to go straight to the toes?
Because they need to know that I'm rubbing the toes too. I'm not gonna just rub the
I
feet.
might not like my toes rubbed, but my feet.
It's all part of the same thing.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rub my toes. Give me a massage. Tell me to lay on the bed and give me a massage. See, look, he about to look. What's his face?
They can't see my face unless they're watching on YouTube, as I recommend you guys should.
Yes, because y'all will see all his craziness.
They'll see your craziness as well, because they think that you just be smiling. I'm just gonna listen. No, you crazy too.
Oh, nice.
And we have a lot of episodes up.
Listen, you see, as soon as I said lay me on the bed to massage me, his face goes like, "Ooh, yeah, I'll lay you on the bed." Horn dog. That's what I mean.
I will massage.
Physical touch without being physical at times.
Well, you can get both.
See?
Oh
my God.
You can get the physical rubbing and the physical penetration.
No, see? Why does it have to be
another bar? You feel me? I'm on these youngsters. You feel me?
You want to make me mad?
No, I don't.
No, because that's what I'm saying.
I want to make you glad
Physical
every day.
touch does not always mean sexual.
No, I understand.
You don't, because you said I can get both.
Okay, so me being a heterosexual male that's very attracted to his wife, and you lay on the bed and I'm getting the baby oils and the lotions and the smell and this stuff, and I'm rubbing, and I'm lotioning,
yes,
and I'm massaging. I was just supposed to just be like, okay, done afterwards?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, and then if we decide after the act of affirmation, the act of service was done, then if we decide that's what's happening, then what happens?
No, it's not no we. I already decided. You gotta say if you decide. The decision has already been made.
You see how you do? Honey.
I mean, I ain't got no problem rubbing the shoulders back, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
once I start getting lower to the funny parts, what?
That's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Acts of service. That is my love language.
Okay.
Physical touch was not first.
It wasn't.
It was second, but
still. It was a close second. I don't know if yours is close. Mine was a close second.
Oh.
Yours is like a far second. Mine was close second.
Yes, so it's important to show that you care without it being sexual.
So what I'm gonna do is, okay, I got you. Since you try that big sign, I'm the horn dog.
You
I'm
are.
the one. So I got
Absolutely.
you. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wash the dishes. I'm gonna wash these kids. I'm gonna put them to bed. Sit down, lay them down to sleep, and then I'm gonna make sure the bed's nice and made. Make sure I have the all the lotions and the creams or whatever we need, and I'm gonna hook you up, and then I'm gonna lay in the bed with my gray bosom pad briefs on, and I'm gonna go to sleep and see what you do then.
Exactly, but then at that point, with all that stuff done, that will already put me at the point where I'm pouncing on you.
So I can't just pounce already if you want to pounce anyway.
Because then you're only massaging me to get something that you want done.
No.
Yes.
All I said was that I wouldn't be able to control it.
Oh my God.
I didn't say that would be the only. I would, of course, want you to feel
You're
good.
doing it in the sense that you're going to get something in return. Knowing that you want to get something in return. You're not just doing it because this will be a stress reliever. This will make her feel good.
I have done it before, though.
No. Every time you get to the booty part, you're doing stuff that you don't have no business doing. You have never not just, unless I had to force you like, honey, no, we're just massaging. That's the only way that it hasn't happened. And I don't even think that's happened.
So.
Look at his face, because he knows he's trying to think. He's over here trying to think.
Okay.
I'm very remember.
You very remember?
Okay,
you very remember. Got it. That makes sense.
I very remember that. There has not been one time that you have massaged me without being after something going on.
But it's been times where you be using your elbow and you be trying to flick stuff with your elbow. That's not my fault. If you flicking with your elbow and I'm not on the booty part yet, once I get to the booty part, You already flipped it with your elbow. So is that true or not?
Okay, I didn't say to say all that though.
Oh,
that didn't.
It's a part of the deal. It's a part of the
That
deal.
has happened, but
I also give you a deal too. I said I'll massage you, but as long as I can massage you with nothing on. Like I'm talking about, I don't have nothing on, and then you don't have to have nothing on, and then I can massage. And you say okay.
And then every time after
I'll just put it on there.
Yeah,
but I won't put it nowhere.
Yes,
I'll just leave it there.
Eventually, you do. That's what I'm saying. I would like a massage without any expectations. Now, if it happens, it happens, but not any expectations.
But who wants to massage with jersey shorts on and a t-shirt?
No, you can have nothing on. I don't care about that, but not in the sense that I'm going to massage you right now, rub your feet, because I want this in return. That's not fair.
I don't always. But I don't say I'm always doing this.
But you do it still.
But that's not even how I have not one time thought like I'm gonna massage my wife so I can give some. I have never thought like that. I'd be like, hey, she had a long day. I got her.
Don't let him lie to y'all, because he's telling a very big fib. A very big fib.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Anywho, y'all see him. Anyways, and time. Like I said, time was what I thought was my number one, but it's my number 3. But that is still very highly important to me, that we hang out, we see each other. Oh, I didn't tell you. Let's do some date night tonight.
Oh, I can date night with you.
I think
I'll massage you too.
But
after the date night.
naked.
Yes, but I would just lay
Massage
there
you.
after. I'll lay there after the massage. I promise. Scout's honor.
Yes. But anywho, yes. Did you just throw up the Scout's honor
I did.
sign?
Only the people on YouTube land can see. I did.
But yeah, so time is very important. So I just encourage everybody to take the quiz, look into it, just to see what your love language is, so your partner knows, both of you guys are aware, so you're consciously trying to do those things that are important to them.
Yeah, because it won't hurt. I mean, It won't hurt to do it. I mean,
exactly. Even if you don't believe in it or whatever you want to call it, like, it doesn't hurt. It only helps, because each question is geared towards, do you like this or this or this, and it kind of has an algorithm that does something. I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, it was like I said. I would have never known that I like to be told, "Hey, thank you for that." Until I was reading it, I'm like, "Hey, I would like to know that. Hey, that's cool."
See, oh my gosh, that's what it was. When I was reading the questions, I'm like,
"Oh, you knew when you was reading."
When I was reading some of them, I'm like, that sounds like my husband. Like, I didn't know what it was going to turn out to be, like which category that question would turn out to be.
Yeah.
But I was like, that sounds like something I've heard him say, or something like that. But I just did it off of mine, of course, based off of me. So I wasn't really. But I was just like, that sounds like him. So when you sent it, it just was like a big eye opener for me, because I was like, dang. And I'm like, do I tell him thank you? And I'm like, wait, no. So, like I said, it was like a bad slap in the face, but it was a good thing that at least I know.
Cause remember, I'll be making your English muffins with the jelly and the eggs that you like. You know what I'm saying? And then you was like, "Oh, thank you, honey." I was like, "You get massaged today."
No,
what?
That part didn't happen. It
didn't happen. Sorry, I tried to sneak it in there on a good note, but she didn't let me do it.
No, because he's trying to lie to y'all. But anyways, so yeah, so go take it. That's what I encourage you guys. So before we go, so another, let's see, it was not really a question. Well, it was question response. So I wanted to bring it up. The question is, what is holding your relationship back from being everything that you want? And I'm like, that was the question. So the response, one of the responses that we got is compromise, patience, and spiritual connection with God as a unit, which are all huge, huge things in a relationship. Those are actually very, very up on the top. So compromise, that was something we learned. That was something we had to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the beginning, it was just like, we're both so strong-minded, and we're both just like
Have you ever seen the alpha female? She right here.
No.
That's definitely. It was two lions going at it.
That's what I want to say. It's like button heads. We were like, I don't know, but until we really sat down and figured out we want to be together. So we got that. Like, let's start there. We want to be together. Okay, we want to make this work. We don't have super big problems, but we have some problems. Let's divvy it down and figure out, okay, where are we having issues at? And it was that, and it wasn't like, it was that compromise type of thing, just somebody bringing it down pretty much. Somebody not being, we're both here, but somebody bringing it down here, which then ultimately brings the other person down. You know, to say, okay, this does make sense, or, you know, I don't know how to explain it because it's not like giving in or nothing like that.
It's just what is it called? Pull and
tug and pull,
give and take. Like give and take. That's what it is.
Give and take.
Give and take. That's all it is. I mean, everything ain't got to be a no, man. I'm gonna do it the way you said, so we ain't got to argue. Some stuff you can, some stuff you gotta. And some stuff, but man, it ain't that important.
Exactly, and that was exactly what we had to learn. Like,
it sucks beefing with you, wife. I don't like to beef with you, man. My God. I don't like. It takes more energy to be mad.
That's very true. It takes more energy.
No, I'm cool on you
to be mad and stay mad. Like, that's so much energy.
You were good at it though.
I was very good at it.
You still kind of good at it.
That is a lie. I don't even get mad at you no more.
I didn't say it was me. Dang, you're on the camera. About to go off on me right now. I didn't do nothing.
I don't even get mad at nobody.
My voice get all high.
I don't even get mad at nobody. Like, I've learned how to conserve my energy so much. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even get mad. Well, I did yesterday. But besides that, not at you, but besides that, I've really learned how to conserve my energy and try to just really bring in positivity and try to stay out of that. Anyway, so I've learned how to get it together.
You have. I love you.
But compromise, that was really something. Somebody has to come down at some point. Learn that not everything has to be a fight. Not everything has to be on 10. You know, choose your battles. Like, all those things were things that we had to kind of come to agreement with and figure out, okay, so we both have these strong ideas. Okay, this part of yours makes sense, this part of mine makes sense. Can we bring that together and work it that way? Like, we really had to do some, Jenga with that, you know, putting pieces together with that kind of stuff. But patience, I think you losing your patience. But anyways, patience is important. I, at first, didn't have no patience. None whatsoever. None, zero, zip. And I can admit that. But I think I've learned to, like I said, I just not shut down, but I just will go into myself and just try to.
And that makes it worse.
No, I try to make sense of it first before I react or say anything, because I have to make sense of it first into my brain. But no, you're losing patience.
I love you though.
No, you see how you just tries to change the subject.
My patience is great.
Anywho, and then the ultimate top one, of course, is having a connection, a spiritual connection with God, which brings you guys, you know, as one closer, and for you guys to be on the right page and the right, you know, path. So I think that's like, out of those three, I think that's top, is having that relationship with God, because then you can be able to get that understanding and, like I said, make sense of things. Talk to God, pray about it, and understand that y'all are a team and you guys are working together, and it's not just one-sided and it's not just one person's rules. It's y'all work together. Like, that's very, very, very important in a relationship. So those three things were awesome. Like I said, are very good things that every relationship should have and try to strive to be great at, or at least their best that they can be.
I agree.
Yes.
Hey, you know what, wife? So I feel it. You hold down your podcast, baby.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I love it. You definitely get a massage, handsome.
No. You see how you...
Okay.
He gets on my nerves. Y'all listening? Like, he just hand-fights me.
Like she was mine.
Yes, like
my N-word. But yeah, no, hey, it's been another great addition to our podcast, episode 30. And we excited about it. And I'm going to let my wife let y'all know where y'all can find us at.
Sorry. So you can find us on Instagram at esotericlove00. Mm-hmm. You can find us at Facebook, Esoteric Love, YouTube, Esoteric Love, Twitter, Esoteric Love, TikTok, Esoteric Love. Okay? Yeah. And, just make sure you find us.
And show us some love.
Yes.
Listen, rate us, look us up. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you're listening. Please comment. Like I said, give us some questions. If you have any questions, you see we do answer them. And we, work with y'all as well. So.
Yes. Hey, it's been real. Y'all gonna see us next time again. We're gonna be right here. Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Love y'all.